basement.
97 seconds, Baes Boyz podcast. Is that what ruined you? Is that what ruined you to magic? Is YouTube? Did YouTube ruin magic for you?
That and like my 5-year-old kids being like, "We know how you did that," and I'm like, "I'm not wasting any more money on this. This fools adults, but not children. That ain't right. Something's wrong." But yeah, I mean, the Masked Magician. You remember him?
Yeah.
When he was on.
I'm
for
surprised
5 minutes.
that guy didn't get a hit put out on him.
Oh, I'll bet he did. I'm joking. All those magicians are so fucking nerdy. They don't know how to use guns.
I'm not saying
And they don't have any friends. So how are they going to fucking find anybody to do the job?
They got enough money.
That they might.
They
I
got
don't know
enough
how
money.
much money does David Blaine have? He walks around in fucking Adidas and shitty pants all the time. Like he literally dresses like Johnny Knoxville, and you're like, bro, aren't she worth a lot of money?
I don't know.
I don't know how he does it.
Maybe he lives beyond his means. That's very possible.
Yeah.
But I
Under his
also
means.
100% believe he sold his soul to the devil to be able
For
to
the
do
tricks?
It. Yeah, for the tricks.
You think?
Yeah, some of that stuff is like, okay, you can learn how to hold your breath, right?
Yeah.
You can trick your body into going to the mammalian dive reflex. You
Yeah.
can do all this crazy stuff, right? There's some stuff where he's pushing the boundaries of human physiology. Okay, I
Yeah.
get that, but there's some stuff.
You just think you think it's fucking straight voodoo?
Yeah,
I wish I could remember some of the more voodoo tricks right now, but you ever seen the trick where they tear up your card, they make you pick the card, they tear it all up, and then like he swallows it and like half of your card ends up across the room and shit? You ever seen those tricks?
in like somebody's beer bottle?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have seen those.
That was pretty slick tricks.
Yeah.
But he's always been close up. He was close up first. I don't know what he is now.
Right.
He does all the ice cube tricks and, got
Well,
into the big stuff.
I
think he wanted to be Houdini, bro.
Right.
Like, let's be honest.
He's chasing Houdini.
Everybody wants to be Houdini, in that world, I would imagine.
You imagine that my man had so much clout that over 100 years later, people are still trying to be him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually facts. That is pretty true.
But the problem is it dismisses all of the other magicians of that time period who were doing incredible work as well.
Well,
but not all of them were doing escapes, I guess. Right?
I don't know. I think you got to have right place in the right time. And here's my other thing too.
There was like that one magician, everybody thought he was Chinese, and it turns out he was English.
Oh.
But he lived as a Chinese person.
I don't know what that one is, but that's pretty fucking interesting. He did the whole thing like from like the movie where the dude's walking around with the bull and he's pretending to be old, but he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he lived and pretended and like 24/7. He was the character.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be scary. I'd get tired. Like I'd be tired all the time. From having to pretend to be somebody else. It's exhausting.
It must be.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, I get it to put on an act, eventually, whatever. But no, what I was going to say was we've had our apex of the internet. So you can't just go online and be famous anymore because there's space on the internet. There's no space on the internet. So now you got to go online and go viral, right? Well, viral is the same concept of what would have been easier back then to just go town to town. Because you hit one town, everybody from that town is pinging you, then he goes, because that's what Houdini used to do. He used to travel all over and do tricks everywhere and all this other shit.
For sure.
Before there was Instagram. So I don't know,
long before there was Instagram.
Right. So like, I always wonder this. I'm like, bro, because what you said, there's a million other magicians, right? Did he only get popular because he was the one that got off his ass to tour? Like that. I always wonder that. Not that he wasn't good.
Or he did it in front of the right people.
Right. Yeah, he was good at what he did and
Houdini
stuff.
comes from the time when they're like, hello, operator, give me number 1 Bleecker Street. Like when there was only 9 phone numbers per street.
Right. And again, to further that thought, when you have nothing to do except for go see Houdini.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what else are you doing? Was it easier to get famous back then? I don't know. Look how many magicians there are that are really good, though. You can see dudes in fucking gas stations doing tricks that 20 years ago, kids would have never thought you could do. Or even if you could do it, you couldn't afford to pay for the trick.
Right.
You know, some of these tricks are super expensive. Like I said, I quit when I spent $160 on a trick. And my kid
to learn how to do it?
Yeah, and my kid, it was a gimmick. And my kid was like, oh, I see the gimmick. And I was like, motherfucker. Like, I will never spend the money again on this shit. Like, that's never happening.
And you just gave up magic?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I used to tell the kids I ran out of it. And for years when they were little, they'd be like, do you think you have enough to do one trick today? And I'd be like, I don't think so. Like, there's no more juice. I used it all for you guys. And that's what I would tell them when they were little.
Well, that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I guess that was a good way for you to end your magic career.
Yep. So,
well,
I don't know.
I'm telling you, listen,
but
we got to get you into the Magic Olympics
God.
just to get you there. Go.
I don't know how that would work.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I'm just gonna make a red ball routine. All right.
No, God, no.
You don't like the red ball routines,
No.
my man? You don't want balls disappearing all over, popping up in your pockets?
No.
You get home, you're pulling fucking red balls out of your pockets all night.
God, here we go.
There you go, dude. That's some gimmick magic for you.
Yeah.
All right, well, listen, tell them what it is.
It's that time of the year. It's Christmas.
It's our Merry Christmas episode.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas.
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 And holidays.
And holidays.
And Festivus.
And all that other good stuff.
Right. Usually we go over our favorite Christmas. What did we do last year for our thing? I don't know. One year somebody sent in that terrifying baby demon story. I'm pretty sure that was around Christmas time.
Oh, when we did our contest.
Yeah, when we did the contest
our story
a few years
contest.
ago. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and that was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a scary story. I don't like that story.
We had people write in poetry. We had all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that was a good one. I think they're just cock blocking us now. But I'm not worried about that. What do you want to do today? We do Christmas movies. You wanted to do Krampus.
Well,
you're a big fan. Listen, you're just a big fan of Krampus because you like Slayer.
No.
I don't know. I feel like
listen, we don't. They've made horror movies now, blah 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 blah. But I think the true story of Krampus is even scarier, and we as Americans don't understand it because we haven't been told this story since we were little kids. Like Krampus is the fucking boogeyman.
He's the devil. They do have the horror Krampus movies now.
That's what I'm saying.
Like millions of them.
Bro, we've done that. In the United States.
Yeah,
the Americans have done that.
Yeah, we fucked it all up again. We supersized it.
Yeah, we supersized it. And
Damn it.
It's stupid, right? But the fact is, the story of Christmas isn't complete, truly, if you go by the European standards, without Krampus, right? It's good and evil, right?
Well, it's because he's the pagan.
Or is Krampus really a bad guy? Or is he just doing his job?
Misunderstood, right?
He's there to punish bad children, and Santa Claus is there to reward you for being good, right?
Do you think Krampus is as famous as Jesus? I know that sounds like a troll question. No, but I'm not asking in the sense of religious followers. I'm asking in the sense of, and the only reason I'm asking is because as we were talking about this, I had a flashback of that fucking scene where the dude from Collateral, the Mexican guy, is talking to Jamie Foxx about the Mexican Krampus. And it just occurred to me.
I don't even remember this.
Really? Yeah, they're in the bar and
There's a Mexican Krampus?
Yeah. How do you not know about it? That's why I kind of thought you were joking about it.
No.
Yeah, he tells him, remember he sits down because he throws all the paperwork, so fucking Tom Cruise sends him in to grab the work so he's not on camera. And that dude sits down at the fucking table with the bad guy. And he's like, do you know who such and such is? Well, he is like Krampus, and if you're bad, his little guy take you away because you're a bad boy. He's like, could you imagine you're a bad boy, lose all my shit, now I got to give it to you. Maybe I have him take you away type shit. And that was the Flex story, is telling him about this Krampus-style character. So I was curious if you think, because there are other, if I'm not mistaken, there's other religions that talk about Krampus, right?
Or other
groups.
Other cultures?
Cultures
that have a Krampus-like creature?
Listen, I didn't even know that there were different cultures that hated Christmas, so I didn't know that I just didn't know there were people that didn't care for it. So like they're like,
there are other religions that don't follow and believe in Christmas.
Yeah, I guess. See again, and
Buddhists don't celebrate.
And you
Christmas.
said it earlier, exactly. You said we should do a Christmas episode. You said we should do a Christmas episode. I'm like, I don't have anything to say about Christmas. I'm Buddhist. But you forced me against my religion to be here.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, all right.
But seriously, it's Americanized. So I'm just saying, like, Christmas is who currently, and you're a student of history. I'm a student of history. Who of the people who are not students of history are using Christmas as a more religious style thing? They're not. It's all Americanized fucking Amazon now. Not
Here in
trying to
the
be-
United States.
Yes. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Outside the United States.
Outside the United States is different.
No.
So
I
again,
mean, well, listen, I mean, yes, there's a lot of this commercialized BS, blah, 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 blah. But let's talk about, Christmas is the celebration of the birth of Christ.
right.
Right. And, you go to mass, you're going to celebrate that. If you go to midnight mass, whatever. But I guess the point where I was getting was I wanted to talk. Yes, it's the Christmas episode, but there's weird traditions and weird things, right? And for Christmas, and the story, the Krampus story has always been unique to me because we didn't grow up with those stories here, right? But that's a very European thing.
With the Krampus thing, I feel like
And we got a hold of it and just bastardized it, right? But that's
we
the boogeyman.
didn't.
Right.
I don't think in my generation, like they ever talked about it.
No.
You might have read like some quick story like, oh, in Europe, if you fuck up, this goat demon gets you, like type of thing. But they never studied it. They never.
Nobody
no.
here ever heard of Krampus
they don't
until
talk
about
it.
10 years ago, maybe.
I
right?
didn't really get into it until they started doing the horror movie stuff. And I didn't watch any of it. I just was aware of it, that we were turning that into a
okay,
a
so
thing,
let's put it this way. You grow up in Europe and your grandparents would tell you about, hey, if you're not good this year, come Christmas time, this guy's going to kidnap you and beat you and torture you. That would kind of keep you on your toes, right?
I think so.
I mean,
In fact, now that I think about it, do we have any "we're going to take you and torture you" stories in America? Maybe that's what's wrong with this
well,
country.
we don't really have folk tales.
At all.
I mean, some areas in the United States, like the Appalachia, there's Appalachia folk tales, right? But there's not big folk tales like in Europe. I mean, think about the Grimm's fairy tales, right?
Right.
The real Grimm fairy tale are way scarier than, all the Little Red Riding Hood and, Hansel and Gretel. Like the real ones are scary as shit.
Oh yeah, they're eating the kids. They're eating.
Yeah,
everybody's
dude.
getting eaten.
Everybody's getting killed.
Everybody's getting killed.
Everybody
dies today.
That shit would keep me the fuck out of the woods, right? Like,
I feel like
if
that's,
you go into the woods,
Yeah.
this is what happens.
I feel like that's why we picked that up in modern cinema, is because it was another whole horror edition of shit that you can't. And there was a huge influx of movies in the 2000s about Hansel and Gretel and all that shit, and them going to fight it with guns and, we freed Hansel and Gretel, we're going to the next one. Grimm's brother and all that bullshit.
I just watched one that came out a couple years ago that was pretty wild, like a Hansel and Gretel movie, but it was like,
yeah, it was one of those.
it was
probably
supposed to be like a more of a psychological thriller horror kind of movie than, let's go, than the Van Helsings and all those other weird movies.
Right. Fucking Matt Damon. Rescued him all that way just so he
it
could
was
be a
your
Krampus
boy
hunter.
Wolverine.
Yeah, that was the Van Helsing one.
Yeah.
No, I thought Matt Damon was in the Grimm's brother.
Yeah, he was in the Grimm's
Was
Brothers.
he?
Right.
The Brothers Grimm or whatever.
Brothers Grimm.
I don't watch that.
Anyway.
I did not watch that. So they have one here. It's called, I can't read this. El Chato Negro or El Chato. I can't remember how to say that word, so I'm not really sure what that is. But they do have their own version of Krampus in Mexico. Salute to that guy too.
Okay.
But I don't know, man. I feel like I thought we just watched a Nick Cage Christmas movie.
Which Nick Cage movie? All right, here's the argument. Is Nakatomi Plaza, is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Everybody knows that.
Okay.
Rambo, Christmas movie.
Great. Yes, the original Rambo is a Christmas
It's
movie.
a Christmas movie. There's a Christmas tree in the background. Obviously, Lethal Weapon is a Christmas movie. They ran over the Christmas tree. What other one? I just saw a new one recently. What the fuck was it? It was another movie that we have watched extensively, but now I cannot remember what it was. I'll have to think of it
Christmas
later.
Vacation.
Yeah, well, that's a given.
Like you've got all the old school Christmas movies like Miracle on 34th Street and all those movies.
Dude, the Mega Beast is obsessed with that. She's always like, "Take me to the house," and I'm like,
Oh, the Christmas Story house?
Yeah, and I'm like, no.
You should go. There's a
Yeah.
great place to eat right across the street from it.
I always
The food there is amazing.
Every year I make up like, yeah, we're gonna get there. And then
Like Halloween.
then it passes
Like
slowly.
Halloween.
Yeah, then it passes
This is
slowly,
terrible.
and I'm like, fuck, I forgot about that.
I'm going to tell you how old I am.
We've missed the feast like 9 times.
Listen, I'm so old that when I was growing up, when you went downtown, they had the old school department stores. Hallie's and Higby. They were competing department stores.
Never heard of them.
Right? And Higby's had Santa Claus, just like in the movie The Christmas Story,
All right.
with the slide and all that shit.
Okay.
Right? And you go see Santa Claus. But Higby's had Mr. Jingling.
Did you say Higby's twice? They both have?
Hallie's, I'm sorry, Hallie's.
Okay.
Not Higby's. Higby's had Santa Claus and Hallie's had Mr. Jingling.
All right.
So
Is the imitation Santa?
no, he was different. He was kind of like one of Santa's elves.
Oh.
And he was the keeper of the
Just-
keys.
Santa's contracting out.
He was like, here comes Jingling, Mr. Jingling, keeper
Oh.
of the keys. Right?
Oh, okay.
So he was the direct competition to because they were trying to get people into the stores. But they also used to do those big department store window displays.
Right.
Like you would go down and they'd have like Christmas setups and, you know, mannequins throwing snowballs and trains driving around,
Right.
all kinds of shit. Christmas was a joyful time. Then they'd have the peanut vendors out on the sidewalks roasting peanuts.
Roasting.
Yeah, and
peanuts.
you could smell them all over the place. And you'd be like, oh, I need to get peanuts because they smell so good. And you'd go downtown to see all the Christmas lights and there's Christmas displays. And then you go see Santa Claus and then you go see Mr. Jingling.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think they do that anymore.
No, they don't because those places don't even exist anymore.
Oh. Well,
Which
even
is
if
a
they
shame.
did, I don't remember the last time I saw a peanut vendor selling peanuts on the side of the road.
Well, they used to do that when I was young and too. They had it looked like a popcorn machine except they were roasting peanuts in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, did they have the shells on them still?
Yeah.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah, and you could smell them all the way down the street and
Yeah,
you'd get
I'll
a
bet.
hot bag of peanuts.
Yeah, that's not bad. That'd be nice in the cold weather, too.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
All right, well, that's pretty interesting. I
Dude,
don't...
You're so fucking apathetic.
Listen.
Like, you grew up on the West Coast. What was
I-
your idea of Christmas on the West Coast? I can't even imagine.
It's the same. I don't like Christmas because I'm from the land of fake shit. And I feel like Christmas is...
Did you have Christmas trees?
Yeah. Just...
They weren't real
Oh,
ones,
no.
were they?
No, they were... No, sometimes they were
Oh,
real.
God. You're a
Sometimes
bah
they
humbug,
were
aren't
real.
you?
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
you're
a
a
bah
bah
humbug.
humbug.
I just
Yeah, look, if you're a fan of this show, you need to write in and change old Tyler's attitude about Christmas because he's a total bah humbug.
I'm not a bah humbug.
Uh,
It's
Not what? What?
Every year Christmas bothers me more and more, I feel like.
Why is that?
Because of what it's bastardized into, you know.
Well, you shouldn't let the commercialization
Fighting over Xboxes and
well, that's stupid. You shouldn't let the commercialization of the time. There's joyful things to be celebrated, right?
around
there's
Christmas
there's
time.
fun to be had. There's fun to be had.
It's freezing cold outside. We can't even have any
Chestnuts
fun right now.
roasting on
No,
an
no,
open
no.
fire.
I don't know, man.
Have you
I
ever
don't-
had chestnuts?
No.
You ever had
Nope.
these nuts?
You ever had these? I've had a lot of nuts.
I'm
but
sorry,
no
I couldn't help
chestnuts.
myself.
Yeah, no diddy nuts here. No, I don't know, man. It's not
Have you ever gone for a sleigh ride?
like
Like you
down
get-
a hill?
No, you get in a sleigh and it's pulled by horses.
Fuck no.
Why not?
First of all, that's some New York shit. Second of all, I
You could
wouldn't
do
I
that
wouldn't-
right around here.
Nah, I wouldn't do that after watching that video the other day of some lady getting shit on by a horse while she's getting a sleigh ride. I'm good now.
Where did you even find this?
It was on Instagram, bro. She was going on and on about how cool it was, and that motherfucker zoned like it was his job. It was like a fucking buckshot of mud. and it was all up in that bitch's face. And she was like, oh my God, it's in my mouth. And I was like, fuck that. I don't care how romantic it is. I don't need to be behind a horse. I'm good. Like,
you are such the West Coast is the worst coast.
Listen,
they ruined you.
They
ruined you.
This is supposed to be a positive centric podcast, so I can't say the blends of what ruined all my Christmases. We do have that funny Christmas story, which you and I talked about a few Christmases ago that I thought was really sweet. My mom once bought me the materials package for the same toy twice in a row, but didn't get the toy. So I ended up with all these like plastic materials to build cars with, but could not build the cars.
Oh no.
And that fucking story always makes me laugh. My mom buys the funniest Christmas gifts because I'm like, it's like those moms who you could be dressed in all black and then Christmas comes around and she's like, I got you a fucking sweater, sweetheart. And it's every fucking color but black. And you're just like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Wear it. See, look.
See what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
God bless us, everyone. Little Tiny Tim.
Yeah.
You need to watch some Scrooge.
And then they're like,
not Scrooge, that with Bill Murray. That wasn't that good, but you need to watch.
And then they're like, well, you shoot your eye out. And all I could think of is, well, I'm not an idiot, so I won't shoot my eye out. And then,
perhaps if you rewatched A Christmas Carol,
that's,
would bring some joy to your heart.
You know what's a good Christmas movie?
What?
What's that movie where Arnold Schwarzenegger runs around the whole time looking for a certain toy? And he's breaking into he goes to secret areas to buy secret toys and super secret warehouses, and there's 50 other dads who didn't fucking get the toys too, and then it turns out he's got the toy and it's in Mexican and shit. Speaking Spanish and stuff. That's a good Christmas.
I don't know that one.
It's called Jingle All the Way or some shit.
Okay.
Jingle Bells or Jingle something.
Okay.
But it's about him trying to secure a toy. You ever forgot to buy your kid a toy before? Just not realized it was Christmas leaking up on you?
I can't recall.
So we didn't forget to buy our kids toys before, but one time we were doing the walk them through and let them pick and then put it in the cart thing. Well, one of our kids picked this super fucking expensive doll, right? She wanted this $100 something fucking Barbie. And I was like, that's not happening because these toys are going to end up in a box in 2 months anyways. So we put the toy back and we forgot to get her a replacement toy. So Christmas Eve came around.
Oh God, you're going to the gas station. You're buying stuff at the gas station.
And
everything. Here's some scratch offs. Some Mountain Energy drinks.
And back then I was still working 2 jobs, so I was at work that night. Christmas Eve. Fucking, I'm at work for all day, and so the Mega Beast had to call our homie, and was like, "Come watch the kids. I got to do emergency Christmas shopping," and ran out on Christmas Eve to go do this.
Oh,
it was a big fucking mess.
That is a big mess.
Yeah. There's too many.
Did when you were growing up, did you ever listen to the reports about Santa Claus, where he was, how NORAD would give reports on Santa's flight?
No, it's never happened. I've been 50 years old since I was 7, bro.
Apparently.
You know that's true.
Apparently.
You know that's true. When you come home and find bums hanging out in your house that just walked in off the fucking road you live on, and they're just chilling, having barbecues in your house, that tends to throw your fucking child perspective out of whack.
Well, this is why we get a rebirth.
This
is why we get a rebirth your Christmas experience.
I do pretty good at faking when I'm with people during Christmas, though. I can smile.
Oh.
I'm like, hello.
You know what?
Listen, I don't know.
This is supposed to be a really nice episode.
Why do you take it this way? You know me better than any. You're like, what do you think changed from fucking last year? I don't have any Christmas stories. I wish I had some cool, Christmas stories. That was a good Christmas story. My homie showed up to whatever. Maybe that was cool. And I don't know, dude. Listen, I'm not saying I'm not blessed, by the way. I've never had a Christmas where I wanted for anything, and I've never we do great. I have a hard time. It took me 20 years to put a fucking costume on, bro.
Okay, that's fair.
And you do know that for facts.
That is a fact.
You've now been with me.
See, look. Now you broached that. Now you've broached that.
Well, what's next? You want to dress
Christmas.
up as Santa Claus?
Go get a 1-horse sleigh ride.
Fuck that. I don't need to be near a horse. That's part of the rules. You don't fuck with animals that can beat you up right off the rip. That's why we can't get a monkey. Apparently, I'm not allowed to get a monkey because they'll fuck you up.
Yes, they will.
Well, yeah, which you've completely been open. You're like, yeah, those aren't good for you.
No, why would you want a Christmas monkey?
Because they can fucking ride on your shoulder and you can be a pirate. Literally.
Pirates didn't have monkeys.
Fuck. The one in with what's his Daddy Depp did.
Listen,
that pirate had a monkey, and
okay.
that we could teach the monkey to steal people's wallets. We could teach it to sell cigarettes.
Okay.
We can move to Bangkok and have our own show.
Okay.
I saw it on The Hangover.
Now you're right. Now you're getting out of control.
Bro, I want a monkey so fucking bad.
No, you don't. Monkeys are terrible.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Monkeys
and I don't,
are terrible.
Listen, monkeys are fucking worse because they're the animal that's smaller than you, but still somehow has a grip better than you.
Yeah, right.
Like, it makes no sense.
Right.
Pound for pound, they're like the strongest fucking animal running around.
Listen, we talked about the strength of a silverback gorilla.
Yeah, fighting fucking Tyson.
Mike Tyson wanted to fight the silverback.
You're welcome, Tyson.
And we're like, oh, it can lift 4,000 pounds.
Yeah, you're
It can
fucked.
lift a car.
You're fucked. That thing will rip you apart.
What do you think a chimpanzee will do to you?
Yeah, I don't want that. Well, we do know that famous story of that lady who got her own face eaten off by her own chimp.
Yeah, it ripped her face
It's like
off.
the super famous story. Like, that should be the guy's.
And by the way, she
everybody.
got her face reattached here at the Cleveland Clinic.
Oh, dude.
At the Cleveland Clinic.
Why? Oh, fuck. So, yeah, no, since we don't fuck with animals that can kill us, horses are out of the question. Could you imagine, like, did you see that joke reel the other, they make all these stupid memes, but it was the one of these dudes fucking riding down like city streets with a bunch of horses, and it said, 2065 when me and the bros refuse to buy electric cars that can be shut off. And I'm thinking in my head, like, first of all, dog, your horse is going to run out of energy. So you're not going to outrun the electric car. Maybe first generation Tesla, yes. But I don't know about now. And if they've probably like synced this up better, we don't need to ride a horse until we need to ride a horse, is all I'm saying.
That's all you're saying.
Bah, you know what I mean?
Fucking monkeys.
Dude, listen, we were out for 5 minutes with your fucking cow, and that fucking cow almost knocked you over, my man. Remember when she bucked on you and I was like, dog, your hip is displaced now. You're like, no, that's normal. No, it's not, bro. It's normal when she's with her homie that weighs a half a ton like her. It's not normal when she does it to the fucking zit sack that you are of 150 pounds and she bucks you into the next space. Bro, no. That fucking thing bucked you and I'm like, I'll move back 20 paces. And I did. I was like, I'm good, dog. I'm going to back up. And then I got fucking poison ivy all over my hands. So it was perfect.
Yeah,
it was perfect. I didn't get bucked, but I definitely got the poisons from petting her all over the face. But no, dude, it's just like, what is the joke, man? I mean, a Glock is 5.5. Your elbow's 8 pounds of pressure. That fucking behemoth is producing hundreds of pounds of pressure.
Which behemoth are we talking about?
Horse, cow, fucking chimpanzee. I don't give a fuck.
bull.
All of them. A bull?
Right.
Bro, I like the videos when people, like videos where people like see the horses disturbed and then they're like, it'll be fine. And they walk up and go to pet its ass. And it's like, homie, why did you pick that side to fucking approach? And then they get kicked. And I'm thinking in my head, like, you deserve that.
Yeah.
Don't stand behind him. If Godzilla showed up today and I was taking pictures of him, you want to know where I wouldn't be fucking standing? In front of him, mate.
Right.
Like
I know I can respect that.
Right. That's all I'm saying. Like, you know, and you're like, yeah, take the sleigh ride. No, I'm good.
Monkey. No, you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
They shit everywhere.
Yeah, we got to accept it. And I don't want him to rip my eyelids off when I'm sleeping.
Right.
I don't know if that's true, but it feels like he could do that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm
or my
sure.
ears. He could eat my ears.
Dude, just grab your ear and just tear it right off your head.
Listen,
because they got mad at you.
I'm taking this to the dirty because, and I know you're going to, whatever, but diabetics and their toes they can't feel where their animals eat them. And I'm just like, brother, no, I'm good, dog. I don't need any more animals. We're retired. We're done. After listen, that fire mammoth you got me, okay? That sanitation department mammoth you got me, what, 2 years ago? It's been like 3 years that motherfucker's been here.
Has it been 3 years?
Dude, they said something the other day. I'm like, that can't be right. That motherfucker just got here last summer. They're like, no, he's been hanging out in your casa for like 3 years. I'm like, oh, he's a fucking boat, bro.
Oh, yeah.
He's a boat.
Big, giant-headed boat.
Oh, I'm good, dog. We're done with that.
You're done?
When I'm done with him, and thank God he's Shaggy's, but when I'm done with him, I'm going back to like a 40-pound dog. That's it. That's it. So at least I know if he could bite me, I can still punt him.
Like you want to like a little Christmas Shih Tzu?
I don't know. Maybe. I was thinking about getting a poodle dog, but I'm like, I'll probably run over it on accident.
Yeah,
you know, or something.
They're super smart.
I would just forget he exists, bro. They'd be like, "Where's your dog?" I'd be like, "What dog?" They're like, "You had a little pocket chihuahua last week." I'm fuck. Where is he?
I'm sitting on him.
I lost him.
Look,
You know?
never mind. I'll tell.
No,
I don't want to tell you a horror story about a cat, but
Oh no. Does it involve a fat lady?
yep.
Yep. I know these stories, bro. You know, I heard these.
West Side Mike was there taking the pictures of it.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
You can't throw a fucking stick without hitting one of those sanitation department guys that are like, yeah, we picked up. You know what? Just
Just stop.
Just leave it. Just leave it.
Just leave
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Welcome to our pot. That almost
Drink
took up
some
our
wassail.
whole episode.
Listen, drink some wassail.
Oh.
Right? Go out and find our good recipe for wassail.
Oh.
Drink it up.
You know, I was in your hood sipping tea the other day, and I would have hit you up, but I know you're at work. So I was like, it's fine. But that's where I got the good juice. And I specifically went there to find you something, though. Remember a couple years ago, it had to be a couple years ago, that I sent you a picture of that fucking Japanese milk in the bottle with the nipple on it.
Oh, God.
I went there to go get one finally.
Oh.
And I was like, we got to see what this tastes like.
Nope.
And we went all the way down there to look for it, and they didn't have any.
Good. Thank
It
God.
was all missing. Listen, I would have tried it. It took me a couple years to work up the nerves to try it, especially because you can't read what's on the fucking bottle.
Well, remember I bought that Korean milk drink
Oh,
that was like,
I don't think I drank
it
that
was
one.
like Pepsi and milk mixed.
Oh, that's a stomach ache waiting to happen. Did you drink that one?
No.
Who drank that one?
I gave it to somebody and they drank it.
Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah, so there's no Christmas nipple milk for you here this year, my guy.
Oh, thank
Which
God.
again, I went looking for it, but excuse me, but couldn't find it.
That's a shame.
You got the burpy hiccups over here.
That's a shame you couldn't find it.
Listen, Shaggy was the one. We were going down there. He's like, hey, we should get something for Joe Skelly to put in his mouth during the podcast coming up. I was like, okay. And that's why we were exploring for I didn't
Why,
find it.
thanks.
You're welcome.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Here's
Christmas.
this
Here's
fucking-
some spicy chips. Listen, I wanted to get you some spicy chips, but I couldn't
Those-
find any good ones.
Oh, yeah. Those are the best.
The spicy ones?
No, the
spicy
chips that you can't get in the United States.
Oh, yeah. And we got some more of those Kit Kats that you.
Yeah. Those Kit Kats
Cherry
are-
and strawberry is what
Oh.
or raspberry and strawberry was what he got.
How were they? Pretty good?
Yeah, they were okay. They were good. I mean, for what they are, for what they are. Speaking of Japanese and Korean stuff, I found a picture of that hole in the wall alley restaurant.
That
we
Korean
went to.
joint we went to?
We got to go back.
The one where the lady was
Yes.
just
Yep.
talking shit to you.
Yep. I'm not even sure. Like, listen, the food was fucking delicious.
It was
We ate
delicious.
the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
But I'm also like slightly sitting here like there's a needle. And I'm like, I don't know if it's food or just I want to get fucking screamed at by that fucking big, tall Asian lady in her very... Dude, she looked like she's dressed like a Chucky doll. Like, let's be honest. Like the whole ensemble, there were...
No, she didn't look like Chucky. Come on.
No,
she wasn't wearing
she did not
overalls.
look like Chucky. She looked
Right.
beautiful. But how do I say this? If you took a beautiful Asian giant and then dressed her in brand new clothing like she was about to go be a painter, like that's what it made me feel like. And I'm like, why are you you're dressed this way, but also I can tell that you're you. And then also you keep speaking and now it's throwing me off. And the whole thing, bro, she had crazy pants on that you just don't see chicks wearing. She had like a button down shirt on or some shit.
Yeah, it was.
She had like dad fucking sneakers on. And I was very confused.
And she was telling you what to eat.
Yes. And she said, if we didn't finish our food, we do not get dessert. And then she gave us milk. And then when we didn't finish our food, she just came over and she's like, you need to keep eating. And I was like, but I'm done. And she's like, you're not done. No milk. And I was like, fucking what?
No.
She's like, I get it for you. And then when I'm pretty sure she was like, what do you want for dessert? And then just was like, I'll get it for you. You're not, you don't get to pick.
Right. Yeah.
So yes, it's been a very strange, but I was scrolling through my phone and
you
saw
saw
that
it?
picture and I was like, look, it even has this. I took a picture of the front of the
that's
store.
like a famous joint, right?
Get the fuck out of here. Like,
Locally, like it's like
oh, I'm sure
on the higher end of
Yeah.
like if you want Korean,
that's the real place.
That's like
Listen, I can't say if I've ever had Korean or not. Like, wait, what did I grow up around? Oh, Vietnamese. So yeah, no, I don't think I've ever had like real. That's probably the most genuine Korean I've ever had right there. That we ate together. Because I've had, all the
You've had
things-
Vietnamese.
Yeah. Vietnamese cat.
Oh my God! Stop.
Listen, bro, you think I'm playing, but every time they did the beef sticks, there's like 900 of them. And I just used to wonder, like, how come only it was every once in a while, because trust me, listen, y'all joke about being in the sanitation department, not eating. I was practicing not eating for 3 days, like at 14 years old, because I couldn't eat this dude's food at his house. And there's nowhere else to go. So, people are like, well, I haven't eaten for 6 hours. I'm like, that doesn't mean shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't eat for 72.
Yeah. You ever fucking hang out at some dude's house where you can't put none of the food in your mouth, buddy? And you can't read any of the labels? That a bunch of old people are yelling at you in a language you can't understand? Yeah. So don't talk to me about not eating for 6 hours. Get the fuck out of here.
It's because you didn't have the adventure button that you do now.
No. Listen. Let's talk about that, because I've been thinking about this, and we've got our books coming and whatever. There is a difference between your adventure button and my need to witness. Okay? When we're together, it looks like we belong together, you see. But for me, I was just there to witness everyone on the roof. You led everyone to the roof. You see the difference?
Yeah, okay.
You see the difference?
Okay.
Like,
I got you.
that's why they call us block spectators. Or rather, I call us block spectators.
What a shame.
What a shame. What a shame. Listen, man, you're not, I don't know. It's the half Islander in me. It's the half Islander. See, I don't know about you. You're fucked up.
All right. But
you're kind of broken, because I think the button of put it in your mouth and try it still exists for you.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know how. Not only because of your career in the sanitation department, but then also because, again, you're a half Islander. So I'm like, bro, you're not supposed to be doing that. And I don't know what the other half of you is that perpetuates that button, but you're not.
Let's try it.
That's not supposed to happen. Again, I got arrested for watching people break into cars. I didn't break into any of those cars. I didn't break into most of those houses either. I was just there.
Oh,
they call it a lookout, but I call it a witness.
Oh, is that what it is?
I like to say witness.
Well, anyway, to wrap this episode up.
We're wrapping it up on Christmas? That's it?
Well, let's talk about your Christmas present.
Oh, that you bootied me with? Listen, for 2 whole weeks I planned that, and then you sideswiped me. Joe Skelly got me a studio fucking Stay Puft. It is the most beautiful thing in the world.
It's an original,
stamped original
1984 Stay Puft Marshmallow Man action figure.
Listen, do you know how long I've been eyeballing that?
No, I do not know.
That specific one.
No, I have.
Did you see me flip it under, knowing exactly where his footprint would be printed? Because I have eyeballed him for.
I have no idea. I just know you were upset when your Stay Puft Marshmallow Man bobblehead
broke.
Right.
He's right there. I keep saying I'm going to glue him. It never happens.
So I figured I would replace.
Oh, I love it.
Your broken bobblehead.
Literally, like 2 years ago, probably. I mean, since our belt buckle incident, there've been some shit I've explored online, and I've been like, yeah, I can't afford this. I'm not going to make you say it online, but those aren't cheap either. I mean, unless you can find one that somebody just wants to piss away. The collector stamp and the item itself warrant enough money that they're not cheap.
Well, it doesn't have the original box.
I don't care about that. I don't care about all that.
But I figured
you and I both know we don't care about that.
Right.
We're collectors of collectors. So we're not collectors of pristine. Collectors of pristine are dudes who definitely hung out with their moms too much. And I know because my mom introduced me to some of those kids.
And listen, they're never gonna play with it. They're never gonna touch it. They're never gonna. It'll go in a case somewhere.
And what's gonna happen is in 30 years that motherfucker's gonna be like an ice cream cake and fall apart.
Yep.
And that's what's shitty.
Yeah.
Like you got to get some juices mixed in there. We learned that way later in life. It's why I started opening all my toys. I didn't, but the 5 that I did were all the ones we could have made money off of. You remember that? Yes. I accidentally opened them.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So
that didn't work out too well.
No. You should see the new thing that our homie gave me to put on eBay. eBay won't even let me put it on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're not allowed.
Interesting.
And they're VHS. So we'll just put that out there. Y'all can figure that out. They're tasteful though. Only got them for the articles. But yeah, I went to load them and I haven't even called them. It's been like a month and a half. And I keep forgetting to call them and be like, "Hey dog, you know this won't let me load this on here."
Facebook Marketplace.
He's been selling them at Facebook Marketplace and he's been making a killing.
I believe it.
He's probably gonna be like, "Bring those back right now. I could have sold them already." So I don't know. Thank you for that gift, man.
You're welcome.
That gift is gangster. That's the only gift I'll get.
Oh,
the whole Christmas. See, you think I'm joking, but I'm not.
Ho, ho, ho.
Listen, what do you, when you're buying fucking $500 knives throughout the year, what do you really need for Christmas?
All right, listen, you bought your own Christmas gifts. I don't feel so bad for you.
You know that. You know we did.
Yeah.
You know we do.
I don't.
We kind of do what we want.
I don't.
You don't?
I don't know.
You don't think so?
Oh, look. Yeah, if I want something, I'll get it, generally speaking.
Listen, you just bought stock in Tractor Supply. Okay? Generally speaking it did speak. It did speak. We do what we want.
Yeah.
That is the gist of it.
Yeah.
But I really do love that. That is a fucking awesome. When you're not around, maybe that'll be the new Joe Skelly. I don't even need a mannequin anymore.
Right. Oh God, let's not talk about mannequins again.
All right.
Unless you're dressing it like Santa Claus and hanging lights around its neck.
I'll get her some Santa lingerie.
Oh Lord.
All right. Well, listen, we hope you guys have a wonderful
Christmas holiday.
Christmas.
Drink some wassail. Listen to some good music like Good King Wenceslas. Watch some Christmas movies with your friends and family.
Die Hard.
Add some, roast some chestnuts over an open fire. If you have a fireplace or a wood burner, get that thing stoked up. Have some hot toddies. Love your family and friends. Yes. Enjoy your time. Ooh, if you could track down some mead, get some good mead and warm it up. Mullet. Warm mead is amazing.
I've never had that either.
Well,
but all right. Yeah.
I know how to make you feel at home. I'm going to give you a bucket of sand and a burrito and say Merry Christmas to you.
Fuck. That's racist as fuck. Anyways.
And a fake Christmas tree and maybe like a surfboard. Merry Christmas, motherfucker. My God.
We need to go surfing. When's the last time you've been surfing?
Well, we can go right. You got a lake right here.
No, bro, I'm not surfing that shit.
Okay.
That dirty piss water.
Listen, you didn't even surf back home on the West Coast, so don't.
I tried. I surfed the internet.
Yeah.
I surfed the neighborhood chicks. I mean, right. We surf something.
You went down to the beach with your Chuck Taylors and your boogie board. And your boogie board.
Dude, boogie boarding.
Your Kmart boogie board.
Do you know how fucking pissed off you'd be if you were a boogie boarder next to a surfer? Like, I have this thing and you have that thing, but I can't stand on mine. I'd feel stupid.
But you could do sweet tricks.
Yeah, but a surfer
boogie boarders
can
do super sweet tricks.
But a surfer can do all those tricks, especially if they buy a shorty board. Maybe.
They can't do spin arounds and all that other crazy stuff and twirly twirls.
How come you never see anybody boogie boarding and like wearing the kit though? Like you need a boogie board, a wetsuit, and flippers, bro. That's the gangster. I see them all the time out in Hawaii. Yeah, not here.
All right,
not here.
Because ain't nobody boogie boarding here.
Well, that's the problem. All right.
97 seconds.
Let us know what you get for Christmas.
Happy holidays. Yeah, let us know.
We love you guys all. I
know. Subscribe.
Whoever, yeah.
Ring the bell.
Subscribe on Spotify. Whichever one of you pricks keeps making it go 96, 97. You're making me lose my mind.
YouTube. Subscribe.
Thanks to everybody who's listening on YouTube, which is wild. Dude, we actually have to say that now.
Right.
Shout out to our YouTube listeners.
All the YouTube listeners.
The YouTube listeners are beating the Spotify listeners' asses.
And the guy that found the podcast because what was he Googling?
Oh, he Googled like a horse in boots or something like that.
You wanted a picture of a horse in boots?
And found the podcast. Like,
That's
bro,
amazing.
you're a freaking gangster, and I love it. Like, just the fact that guy was able to track down our podcast, and like, I don't know if he enjoyed it per se. Here's what he said. I found this because I typed big shoes on a cow in YouTube, and AI found this video for me. And it was a video labeled Tyler and Joe talk healthy meats and clown shoes on cows. Holy shit.
Well, if you're listening, guy, congratulations.
Congratulations. If you send us your address, we will send you stickers.
100%.
We will send you a blister pack. If you send us your fucking address, you can write me on YouTube, bro. I know you obviously clearly have the YouTube. Here, his YouTube name is...
Maybe he doesn't want you giving it out.
Well, they can see it publicly on YouTube.
Oh, well.
Yeah, his YouTube name is Hamster2U396. Shout out to that guy for finding us because of cow shoes. Anyways, write the show. Let us know.
Oh, yeah, don't forget our phone number.
Oh, yep, do that.
Our phone number is area code 213-534-7492. I'll say that again. Area code 213-534-7492. Write us, text us, call us, leave us a voicemail. Tell us what about your Christmas wishes.
Yeah.
What you want, your deepest desires for Christmas.
Oh, my. If you leave us a voicemail that you want aired, we will put it on the air.
We will play it on the air.
We will play that
your
motherfucker on the air.
Desires.
Yeah. So, Merry Christmas. By the time you hear a new episode, it'll be the new year, even though it won't be a New Year episode. So, shout out for the new year,
Happy
the holidays.
New Year. And then
everyone be safe.
Be safe.
And don't fire your guns in the air.
Please don't do that. That's a waste of ammunition.
Dude, I saw... Oh, my God.
And what goes up must come down.
Yep.
All right.
97 seconds.
We're out of here.